All right, still journalist hangout. If you just joined us, I'm still hanging out with CKN and also BKO. All right, let's get back to the conversation. Now we have a winner, Senator Monday Okpebolo. He is now the governor. He's returned elected. What are those things that you think, as a matter of urgency, to put Edo State back on the right track?
I think one of the clear signs of failure is the inability of successive governments, the inability to fix the problem of flooding. There was a video of Obaseki stuck in the flood. It went viral. It's very shameful thing.
Very, very.
Monday Okpebolo must deal with that problem. The idea of demolishing people's property, using the instrumentality of government to take people's property, as it happened during the Obaseki years, especially along Airport Road and all that, it has to stop. Monday had shown in the past that he's a very generous person. Monday will walk into hospitals, pay the bills of stranded patients.
Oh, really?
And walk, yes. You know, he will go to communities, give them piped water. And the people then felt, okay, if he was doing this for people in Central, we too want to benefit.
The philanthropy.
Yes. So those were the things. It mattered to people. Empathy. Every good leader must have empathy. It matters to people more than your ability to speak English.
Good English.
No, leadership is not determined by elocution. It's determined by other things. So he has to show that he is the governor of all. He has to continue to battle insecurity in the state. Okay. And do his best to boost the economy of that state. There is a lot of potential in that state, both in agriculture and other sectors, that the governor, the incoming governor, will have to deal with. And the issue of multiple taxation. Ask anybody in Benin. They will tell you that, look, we have this problem, multiple taxation here.
They've been overtaxed.
Yes. Oh, you know, so he has to address that problem. But that flooding,
bad roads.
He has to deal with the problem of flooding. He has to solve that problem.
So that means he has to work with the federal government, you know, and all. All right, we have a winner now. What are those things, in your opinion, that the incoming governor needs to put Edo State on the right track?
The former governor may have his shortcomings. I don't think he was totally that terrible. I want to concentrate on one point. It's on record that Godwin Obaseki was one of the first governors in Nigeria to pay 30,000 naira.
Good luck to him.
Yes. That
the workers are a small fraction of the people.
Well, it's still an achievement. Okay. Second, also, before the federal government and NLC negotiated and agreed on 70,000, Godwin, you may say it was political, but Godwin Obaseki also was the first governor, probably the only governor for now, that have been paying 70,000 naira to civil servants. That to me is a plus. He might have his shortcomings. There is nobody every human being, everyone has his own shortcomings. So those are the positive for me. And I also have been to Edo State also to some extent. I know that there has been some level of development, especially within the GRA, and whether he was not able to touch lives in the rural areas is what we should be talking about. So the issue of road that Jide talked about is how he can be able to liaise with the federal government. Because I've been seeing state government, because what the governor has always said is that it was federal roads. There have been so many governors that have been taking on this federal roads, despite the fact that the federal government is saying that they shouldn't. I know. Look at the one that Ogun State government has just taken over.
This airport road.
Ambo did airport road to the airport.
It's one of the most beautiful roads.
The governor of this thing is doing the one from Ota. He wants to do Ota to Abeokuta also. So there's the governor Daniel did the one from that exchange till Abeokuta. That's federal road. So I don't think that is a classical excuse. But for me, as I said, better government is a continuum. Sure. If there are some policies that the current governor did, which he thinks in his wisdom should be sustained, he should sustain it. If there are some that he thinks that not about politics at all, but he should see himself as the governor of Edo State, not the governor of APC, governor. He is now the governor of the state and not of particular political party.
I totally agree. Governance is a continuum. All right, let's get into our next conversation. A dark cloud is still hanging over the relationship between the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, and the Governor of his home state of Benue State, Reverend Father Hyacinth Alia. The seeming feud between the two political leaders is tearing the All Progressives Congress APC in the state apart. A stalwart of the APC, Dominic Alancha, has urged Governor Alia to unify the party in the state. Alancha described the factionalization of the party in the state as unfortunate. Let's hear from Alancha.